and welcome to this week's edition of SCTV3 Sports Extra. I'm Dante Iafrate, bringing you the latest news on all things Pride Athletics. Here's a look at how Springfield Athletics performed this week. The baseball team fell to MIT last Friday 15-7, despite taking an early first-inning lead. Sophomore infielder Chris Bouchies had a 3-run RBI as he piped one into the left center field gap as he's rounding the bases at tough speed. And the Pride went 3-1 this past week, and much of their remaining schedule is on the road. They are back in action at Clark for a doubleheader this Saturday. Softball faced MIT in a doubleheader this past Sunday. MIT took the first game by a score of 7-0, but the Pride were able to bounce back with a dominant 11-3 win in the nightcap. It was junior Amelia DeRosa who had a 3-run RBI. Bases were loaded, and Amelia DeRosa, one of the better hitters on the Springfield softball team, put one in the left center gap as well. A diving play by the MIT center fielder could not get there in time, and that was a big reason why Springfield took the win. Springfield also took on Amherst in another doubleheader yesterday, sweeping both games. Now sitting at 17-9, the Pride take on Coast Guard this Saturday at 12-2. Women's lacrosse fell to MIT 13-11 on Wednesday night, but that was before Izzy Mazzi passed to junior Lily Johnson right over the center. MIT was able to hold on for the win in the new MAC play. Pride play their next game away at Babson on Saturday. The Springfield College men's gymnastics and volleyball teams held a send-off Tuesday afternoon on the steps of Blake Arena before their respective national competitions. The men's volleyball team was chosen to travel to Kenosha, Wisconsin, where it will take on Mount Union on the campus of Carthage University. They finished the regular season with a record of 22-2 against Division III opponents, finishing 4th in the country in the NCAA's NPI rankings. The men's gymnastics teams will send 10 athletes to the national meet in Ann Arbor on the campus of the University of Michigan. Standout Caleb Palacio will compete in the all-around competition. Both teams compete tomorrow with gymnastics at 1 on ESPN Plus and volleyball at 5 on NCAA.com. For the other Hurley movie screening event, longtime ESPN reporter Jeremy Schaap was on campus Monday night. Schaap has won 11 Emmy Awards for his work on ESPN's E60, SportsCenter, and Outside the Lines. SCTV3's Shane Barron was able to ask Schaap about his work on the film and his history with Springfield.
I have been to Springfield on many occasions. I've been to the Hall of Fame a couple of times. We shot a special here about Kobe Bryant the year after he died at the Hall of Fame, actually. And when I was in college, I spent a little time actually at here at the campus at the college. My father was writing a book about a Springfield College athlete, and I came up here and did some research. I wish I knew more beyond Dr. Naismith. Obviously, everybody knows about Dr. Naismith. The last time I was on campus, my father wrote a book about him. His name was Tom Waddell. He finished 6th in the decathlon at the 1968 Mexico City Olympics. I'm sure there is more that I do know. It's just I'm getting old. Yeah. Dave Saronic is one of our top producer directors. We worked together for many years. As I was saying earlier in the evening, you know, I think it's a testament to Springfield College, how valuable Dave is. The work, he obviously was trained here, and you know, it's so important, you know, to work with people who are not only talented, not only committed, who have a tremendous work ethic, and all those things apply to Dave, but also, you know, people who have the right values. Well, I certainly hope so, because I would like to see the program succeed. I live in the Nutmeg State as well. I like to see Danny succeed. You know, it's so hard, right, in college basketball now. There's so much turnover. You know, just when you're getting used to somebody like Aaliyah McNeely, they're gone, you know. But I know this is their most talented recruiting class ever. I mean, it's the first time they've got 3 McDonald's All-Americans, right, in the history of the program, going back, you know, 4+ decades. I mean, it goes back longer than that, but 4+ decades of prominence since Jim got there. I would be surprised that any team at this point that Danny's coaching is not competitive, but there are just so many unknowns.
Schaap also mentioned that he had a good professional relationship with the film's main subject, Dan Hurley. and it allowed him to be more open during the interview process. Now to take a look at this week's athletic schedule. Starting with the home schedule, men's and women's tennis has one of its biggest tests this season on Saturday against Babson. Baseball is looking for its first win against Coast Guard in 3 years when they face the Bears on Tuesday. Women's lacrosse takes on Mount Holyoke in their Pride Awareness game. As we take a look at the away schedule, men's volleyball is appearing in its 12th NCAA Division III championship tournament and will face Mount Union in the second round. Track and field travels to Storrs on Friday and Saturday to compete in the Yukon Northeast Challenge. Ending our schedule preview is men's lacrosse going up against Salve Regina. To see each team's full schedule, check out SpringfieldCollegePride.com. That'll do it for this week on Sports Extra. Stick around to see the highlights from the 3rd annual For the Culture Fashion Show and Gala.